Josephine. We were hanging out earlier. Hi, sweet girl.
She's like, hi.
We were hanging out earlier. Hey.
So you should meet my friend.
Hi, guys. I'm Kamala. Who are you?
I'm Jackson.
Nice to meet you, Jackson. Wow, that's pretty good. And who's this?
Yomara.
Hi, Yomara. Is that Yomara's sister?
No, this is Melody.
Melody, no, we don't distract Melody. But I'm here because of these kids, and I'm here because of their parents, and because we're better than this as a country. Truly, we're better than this as a country. And it is a shame that people who would like to be thought of as leaders are playing politics with health care, with health coverage, with the health of our children. You know, you've heard from Josephine's mom, and I met them earlier today, and we should understand that as leaders or just as members of a community, of a society, and of our country, that children like Josephine are not only the children of her parents, they're all of our children. This is about a community understanding that we have to all think about the children of our community as being our children. And this bill that we believe is going to come down tomorrow, you know, has not been the subject of any debate. It has not been the subject of hearings where Josephine's mom and the parents of all of these children can actually come in and testify about the impact. Their voices have not been heard in this process. And so regardless of where you stand on the issue in terms of a political issue, how you feel about the Affordable Care Act or Obamacare, how about just in terms of process? This has been patently unfair that these parents haven't been heard from. Let's talk about the fact that an independent government agency has found that at the very least 22 million people will lose their coverage. If there's full repeal, 32 million. In California, 5 million people received care and received coverage because of the ACA. And all of that is now at risk. And then again, back to process. There's been no debate. There have been no hearings. And we're supposed to look at something, we don't even know which version. There's the Cruz amendment, there's the this, there's the that. We'll see what they come up with tomorrow. We don't really know what we're going to be voting on. But the bottom line is we do know this. We cannot, as a society, play politics with certain fundamental rights. And access to affordable and meaningful health coverage should be thought of as not only a human right, but a civil right. And so we're here to say collectively as a community of people who are elected like me, parents and children, don't do this. It's just wrong. And then my final point would be this, guys. All of you who are listening and watching this, everything that you've been doing has mattered. It's extraordinary, actually. You guys have been showing up at town halls. You've been writing through email or snail mail. You've been making phone calls. You've been texting, and it has mattered. We got this far where this thing is kind of putting into the Senate because of the work you guys are doing. So let's just close this out with a victory, and that means that everybody stay active. But I just also want to thank you. Thank you for your activism. Thank you for having the courage to speak out. And in particular to the parents who are here, thank you for just having the courage to bring your children. And it's not easy for you to travel to DC to do this. And to share the stories, because you're doing it, as you know, on behalf of a lot of people who can't be here right now, but their voices should be seen and they should be heard. So thank you, guys. Thank you for being here. It's really great that you're here. Okay. All right, thanks, guys.